Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Africah Harrigan, and today I wanted to share an updated video on the wear and tear of the Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. But before we get into that, a company called Justice for My Jewel actually reached out to me and they sent me their product and I tried it out and I absolutely love it. So Justice for My Jewel is a premium sanitary napkin. And pretty much this one, it comes in different ones, of course, because you know that women, we have different menstrual cycle flows, and that's what I love about it. I love the variety of it. So number one, for example, this is very light panty liner. And then they also have one for heavy flow, if you have a heavy flow. Of course, moderate flow. And lastly, they have overnight super heavy flow, and it comes in this particular packaging. So their mission, what is their mission? Our mission is to raise awareness to inform both teens and women globally who suffer monthly in silence with pain, heavy bleeding, unhealthy menstrual cycles, and the potential danger of tampon use. And we all know that on the tampon packaging, there's something that says, be cautious, change it often. Like they basically have a disclaimer, in other words. Our platform would educate through the important role of having a healthy cycle by encouraging getting active, healthy eating, healthy product choices, and community awareness events. The silent suffering stops with the voice of our campaign. Protect the most precious jewel in the world, you. I love it. I absolutely loved it. So I had an opportunity to try out each one of the packaging that I shared with you, of course. And I must say that I was extremely impressed. I really was. To even try this premium sanitary napkin. And some of the features of it in comparison to, name brands or popular brands is what I should say, is that it helps you medically as well. It's not just a tampon. It's not just a sanitary napkin. It's something that assists you medically as well. So here we go. Soft cotton top layer provides ultimate comfort. I was actually impressed when I had opened up the packaging and how soft the plastic was. And this is just the plastic. When you actually open it up to use it, it's extremely soft. It's as though I wasn't wearing anything at all. Another feature, 3D suspension to prevent leakage, added leak guard for extra protection, Nobel Prize graphene infused strip. Jewel pads are designed to absorb over 10 times more liquid than traditional pads. Breathability, bottom layer to eliminate undesired moisture, and non-toxic adhesive strip to simply peel and stick to underwear securely. Each of the ones that I have shown you all have wings as well. So if you're like the kind of person who likes to use your sanitary napkins with wings, all of the wings are on them. So it's going to be great. And I also just wanted to say that, I found that it was really great. It was super soft. The graphene middle strip inside was really great. Everything about the pad, it was just really unique and really different. And there was no leakage at no particular point in time. I wore it, of course I changed it as often as I needed to. And there was absolutely no leakage, and I didn't feel uncomfortable wearing it. It wasn't scratchy or itchy. I wasn't allergic to any of it. You know what I mean? I tried all four of them. All four of them I tried, and I really like how comfortable it was, and I love how it kept you comfortable throughout such a crampy crampy time of the month. So a little bit more facts on it. I really, really and truly love it, and I think that I'll just open up one of them so that you can have an idea of what the graphene strip looks like. So I'll go ahead and open this. This is the super long overnight one, of course. Obviously, you can tell by the length. And this is what the graphene strip is. This strip here that provides you with extra comfort and extra, moisture absorption as well. And that was really, really great. I will highly recommend Justice for your jewels. I think that it's an up and coming brand, and it's a really great thing for you to try, especially during that time of the month when things are really uncomfortable at times for women. We want to be comfortable, and I think that Justice for my jewel did some justice for my jewel during that particular time. Okay, so transitioning and getting into the wear and tear of the Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. Now, honestly, I never expected the wear and tear to be this extensive. This is something that I've used a lot. Of course, it's a 6-ring key holder. It has my keys on it. However, I thought that it would be minimal damages or minimal repairs needed to be done. I haven't had an opportunity yet to go to the Louis Vuitton store to get it checked out, to get it repaired, really. But when I do, I'll let you know. So I'll let you do a little series on this, letting you know the process and how it looks when it came back. So of course it comes with the brass button. The brass button is totally worn, as expected. And this was one of the reasons why I never was interested in buying or purchasing any of Louis Vuitton buttons that was not brass. You see how worn the brass is, however, it's still there. It may not be gold anymore. It may not have that shiny luster anymore. However, it's now like silver and brass, but it's still operable. And that was one of the reasons why I never found interest in purchasing one with cloth. I never liked that. So going on inside, the canvas is doing great from the exterior. Of course, there are no qualms there. And when I open it, of course, it's a 6-ring key holder, so there will be 6 loops. There is a lot of changes on the brass interior. As you can see here, if you look closely, it's not as bright, it's not as shiny. It has lost its luster along the way, and it's even lost its coloring. If you look really closely, you'll see that it's brass and silver at the same time. Not what it was when I first purchased this piece. And the same thing with the loops. One of the loops, I'll show you you see how the loop actually turned from brass to silver now. It's no longer that gold luster, it's silver. As you can see, some of them have turned and some of them are starting to turn. Just check out the loops here. So it's like silver and brass. If that's the case, Louis Vuitton should have just made it silver, and then it would be nothing to turn. But if you're going to spend X amount of dollars on a small leather good, you want it to last. Or in any luxury item, you want it to last at least 10 to 15 years, if not more, prior to needing changes or repairs to it. But it doesn't stop there. Of course, the wear and tear here, you'll see like the indentations. From when I close the keys, you'll see like the dent marks there, a little blotch of dirt there. And on this side, it's not as prevalent, and I think it's because this is the side that digs into the keys, and then this is the side that only make contact with the canvas portion. So on the left side here, the left side doesn't have as much indentation or as much wear and tear, maybe a little bit of a dent there. However, on the right side, you'll see like this little bubbling there, a little dent going across there, a little dent coming down. And what I do love is that my hot stamps actually stayed in place. So the hot stamping of it, of ANTH, my initials, actually stayed in place, and that to me, that's good. However, when you get to the stitching, Louis Vuitton is well known for their stitching. It's impeccable. So this is no longer impeccable on the 6-ring key holder. Look at the stitching. Look at this. What is that? The glazing here separated from the canvas. The canvas is not damaged. So it's not like this is a piece that that they can't do anything about. I'm sure if I took it in to be repaired, then they will be able to fix this and reglaze the corners. So the corners of it took a lot of beating, because look at the wear and tear. The glazing is good there, and then when they got to this corner, it's gone, and then you go to that corner, the glazing is completely gone, and the canvas is somewhat separated from the actual piece it's supposed to be together. Now on the other end, at the bottom side, there aren't really that many issues with it. However, I will say that the bottom corner do need to be reglazed as well, and the same here. But who is to say that if it were to be reglazed, if this issue will not pop up again? Who knows? I have no idea because it is the corner. Now let's talk about the stitching as I was talking about earlier. The stitching is coming loose right here. You can see let me see. You can see it right here that this is the thread that's coming loose. Hello? Should you not double thread if you know that this is an SLG? You know that I'm really careful with my pieces, and any wear and tear on them is usually minimal. However, for the 6-ring key holder, maybe because it's been in constant use every day, inside of changing from purse to purse, I have no idea. But this is somewhat of a disappointment. However, I think that if I were to carry it into the Louis Vuitton store, they will be able to assist me in rectifying this wear and tear issue. You see here, you can even see it better here, how the thread came loose there, and how it just needs to be reglazed. Again, the corners needs to be reglazed. Now the back pocket, there's nothing wrong with the back pocket. The stitching is not too bad. It's the same. The back pocket where you can place your IDs or bank cards, it's okay. And underneath you'll see how it even leaves like a defined, almost perfectly lined dirt mark beginning from here, stretching all the way out there from the keys. That's something that you, I guess, have to clean regularly, but it's metal. So this is one of the reasons why I never opted for getting anything in Louis Vuitton with the rose ballerine interior when it comes to keys or SLGs, because, like, for example, if you have the Sarah wallet and you have a rose ballerine interior, the rose ballerine interior is prone to become dirty quicker. Same thing with the keys. If you get the 6-ring key holder and with the rose ballerine interior, it will show the dirt even more than it is with this. Overall, though, it is a great piece. I would definitely go ahead and get this repaired. I'll let you guys know the outcome of it. And this is something that I would definitely like to continue using in my collection, but of course, repaired or replaced. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to go ahead and check out Jewels for my Sanitary napkins. You're in for a treat when you do. And give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment or question in the question box below. And subscribe to my channel and join my YouTube family. I'm Africah Harrigan. Stay beautiful.